Yeah, welcome to Whale Watch. I'm the Big Fish. We're at Ascot Park in Invercargill on Friday afternoon for the Invercargill meeting. They've got 9 races, first starting just before midday. In race number 2, there was a horse that went round there. It was very unlucky last start. In fact, it's finished just in behind them, very well hard held. Let's go and have a look at Mighty Reactor. So the horse I'm highlighting is in the black colours here with Kieran Tomlinson aboard. What is a very good field. Brookie's Players in here with a bang. It's a hot lineup. Have a look at the horse in the black here, who's still under a massive hold and trying to get a gap to get through them. And it pulled very hard in the running and still at the line couldn't get a gap. Now, this horse was a winner 2 starts ago, won quite impressively at Timaru. This is a standing start. He's on the unruly. That's probably the only thing that concerns me. But going back and having a look at his last 3 stands, he was actually okay in 2 of them. So it's all about the manners. In a race that I think will be dominated by the Coleman, who will start very short here, and rightly so on the back of a nice first up run at Addington. But if you're looking for a black booker and something outside the square to very much depend on price, I think Mighty Reactor did enough in that video to suggest that he's going okay. Kieran drives again, main danger the Coleman, and Sag, which is in good form. They're going around in race number 4. Star trialist here is Hunter Robin. Gee, this horse has been going good in the last month. Went back to the trials at Winton the other day. I want to highlight to you, it's in front here. So it's in the Kirk Larson colours, Tristan Larson driving here, rolls along in front and wins quite nicely. Now, they go 3.7 for the 1.5 miles. This horse actually trialled really well about probably 4 weeks ago. Was down to race and then scratched. Not sure if there was a problem there, but back at the trials and did impress me. In the trial that it won 4 weeks ago, beat a horse called Frisky Sticks, who lined up first up for Craig Ferguson and obviously won very impressively. So there is a bit of form around that trial form. Race 4, number 1, Hunter Robin, takes on onwards and upwards of Nathan Williamson, which has been very consistent. And May You Have Time, a first starter for Brent Gray. They're going around the last is a horse called Bowl 'Em Over. It's a horse that I just think an each-way play. It's no good thing, but it might have found the right race, and I think it's racing very well. I want to take it 2 starts ago. It's a horse that's 3 back on the inside here, about to get off the fence and run on strongly. Matthew Williamson's got a good association with this horse. He's driven his last 3 starts. This is step it up a notch up against Brookie's Player. Obviously, Brookie's Player's gone on to win since. Bowl 'Em Over ran on quite nicely. You've got race day rivals in this video in the form of Right As, and Bowl 'Em Over beat them home quite easily. Very much tempo related because he doesn't have a lot of get up and go speed. He relies on them going hard and then running over the top of them. If that happens and it occurs at Invercargill in race number 9, I reckon he can win. Main danger, Mr. Cashman. Good winning last start. Good to have him back in form for Nathan Williamson, and definitely Right As for Kieran Tomlinson. Let's have a look at the 3 highlighted for your Invercargill, Ascot Park on Friday afternoon. I'm going to start with a black booker, race 2, number 9, Mighty Reactor. It's about the stand, getting it right. If he does, I think he's actually going okay. The main danger is the Coleman. Good Quinella in race number 2. Race 4, star trialist Hunter Robin. No fixed odds as record. I think it'll open up relatively short, but gee, was impressive at the trials of the last month. Race 4, number 1. Each way bet goes around in race 9. Matthew Williamson drives 7. Bowl 'Em Over.